Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 reasons why there is no closure after the death of a loved one. I did a grief video the other day, and a listener was like, there is no closure after the death of a loved one. And I totally agree. So I wanted to do this video just to clarify that. And that leads me to number one is that your grief is with you forever. And I say that in a majority of my videos is that you're stuck with this grief for the rest of your life. It becomes more manageable and doable, but it is there with you for the rest of your life. My parents have been gone for years, and I still have grief moments. And that leads me to number two is that you're always triggered by something in our universe that reminds you of that person. So then you become emotional and you grieve. And that leads me to number three is that you have that void and that hole in your heart for that person because they're no longer here and they're not coming back. And that leads me to number four is that your emotions are all over the place after you lose a loved one. It's like I said earlier, is that you're triggered by anything, and that means your emotions are up and down. One minute you could be fine, and then the next minute you're in tears. And then that leads me to number five is that your life is changed forever after you lose a loved one. That relationship is gone. Just them being in your presence is gone, and that changes you. That's the biggest struggle a lot of people have after they lose a loved one, is that they never can get the feeling back that they had about themselves and about life in general. About once that person died, that's the struggle. And that's why I always say you have to kind of reinvent yourself, like find new hobbies, find new things that you love, create new traditions, things like that. And so I thank that listener for bringing that to my attention. And so that's why I wanted to do that video, because there really is no closure after the death of a loved one. You can say goodbye, but there's no closure. And I'm praying for everybody who's lost anybody. All right.